Joe here with All Funnies and Games, and today I have one last thing from that Maine trip that I wanted to share with all of you. So while I was up there, I got to do one thing that was just kind of a little bit of a weird thing to do on vacation, but I thought it was actually really fun. We went to a place called RENY'S.
RENY'S, a Maine adventure.
And it's sort of just like it's a store. It's just like a variety of stuff. It's like a grocery store and some clothing and some housewares, and I guess you'd call it it's similar to like a Big Lots like we have here. You know, it's nowhere near the size of a Walmart, but it tries to have the same breadth of supplies. So with that said, I actually got some stuff that you can't get here that I wanted to show all of you. So it's kind of an unboxing, maybe a little bit of a tasting. We've got all kinds of stuff with this. So let's get started. Buffalo blue cheese flavored cheese curls. These surprised me because I have some relatives from New England. And the first word that comes to mind when I think of them is not spicy food. The buffalo comes through, but you do get that little aftertaste of blue cheese. Like, I was worried. Sometimes you get a product that's supposed to be buffalo blue cheese, and they really nail one of those flavors or the other. These are really good. They got both. Now, these I hadn't heard of before. I'm assuming they're going to be like the shape of an Andy Capp's hot fry, but the name of the chip is called Sweet Onion Petals. So these might basically be what if you took a bloomin' onion a step further and fried it till it was like dried out. Oh yeah, really strong oniony flavor, but like a different flavor than you'd get from like a Funyun. That sweet onion that it advertises comes through really strong in a way that you wouldn't get with like a Funyun. It's got a strong oniony flavor. These are really good. I like these. So I've seen other variants on a cheddar cheese chip, and where you see it's open at the top there, that is not me having already dug into these. They burst coming from sea level to altitude because it had the high pressure of sea level on the inside and the low pressure of Denver on the outside, and it just burst. Kind of surprised I didn't have that problem more with some of the other stuff I brought back. Well, okay, just normal looking potato chips. Now, the flavor's pretty mild for these. I think a little bit stale, but that's more on me because it burst open on the plane and I put it off. I put off actually eating the thing for about a week. They had RENY'S shot glasses, and they had them for real cheap. This was $1. You know, normally you're looking $3 and change for a shot glass, so to get me a RENY'S shot glass to remember my trip, that's a real good price. They also had, and this one I didn't actually get for myself. I was on the vacation with family, and they got this for me as a gift. The mug got all these different knots on it. I got some RENY'S brand chocolate. No, it's not an amazing snap to it, but it's an okay snap to it, and it's definitely got that bitter dark chocolate that I really enjoy. That's a good flavor. Yeah, the milk chocolate's very soft, but not bad. Just means it's nothing super fancy, but these were by the register. I don't think they're trying to be like gourmet chocolates. I think it's trying to be a chocolate bar when you want a chocolate bar. Dark chocolate raspberry. Just from breaking it, I don't see any raspberry jelly or anything leaking out the sides. So I don't know if it's going to just be the flavor of raspberry infused or if there'll actually be a pocket of like raspberry gel in the middle of this. Let's find out. Yep, there's that pocket of raspberry jelly in the middle. It's a nice strong raspberry flavor to it. So kind of on a whim, I wandered over to Housewares, and I ended up finding these. I think these are going to make some great coasters that have the story of going on vacation behind them. So those are fun. I'm glad I found these. I found some jellies. So I'm going to start with this fig and pear jam. Fairly thick and smooth. It's a little bit like the consistency of an apple butter. Yeah, it definitely reminds me of an apple butter. But yeah, those are good flavors though. That's a really good flavor combination. Here's how you know it's really good. Ingredients list. Figs, pears, cane sugar, lemon juice, fruit pectin, cinnamon. That's it. Adjusting to show you that. Oh, there it goes. So simple, understandable ingredients list. Always a plus on something like that. Second jelly I got. Wild blueberry ginger jam. Now, I've had blueberry jelly before. Just having family in Maine, I've had blueberry jelly before. I've never had it with ginger. So I'm looking forward to this. This sounds wonderful. Yeah, I'm mostly getting the blueberry. Maybe there's a ginger just underneath backing it up. A little hard to taste. Now, the blueberry is definitely the flavor that's winning in this combination. Once again, cane sugar, wild Maine blueberries, citrus pectin, ground ginger. Real simple ingredients list. That is pretty good. Like I said, it mostly tastes like a blueberry jelly, and I've had blueberry jelly before. But it's pretty good. I like it. So this will be the last thing from RENY'S, and then I have a couple of other things from the trip that I hadn't shown you yet that I've just brought into this video, because why not? Like I said, I don't really think of Maine, or New England in general, as a hot sauce place or a spicy stuff place. So when I saw Habanero Heaven Deadly Pepper Sauce, I thought, oh, I gotta try this. What passes for deadly in New England? And you know what? I'm hoping to be pleasantly surprised. I think they used Worcestershire in this. No, it doesn't say Worcestershire. It smells a lot like Worcestershire sauce. Vinegar, water, tomato paste, mustard, sea salt, dehydrated garlic, habanero peppers, and natural spice extracts. Who knows what natural spice extracts really means? It smells really strongly of Worcestershire sauce. I don't know if Worcestershire sauce is a natural spice extract. Maybe it is. Well played, Maine. That actually has a good kick to it. Ooh, I can feel that one. It hits the tongue more than the back of the throat, but you can feel it in the back of the throat for sure. There's almost a little bit of an underlying sweetness, which I like. Yeah, maybe some of that mustard coming through. That's good. I like that. So aside from RENY'S, there were a couple of other things I got on this trip that I thought I would share with you. Went to a gift shop that had balsam fir incense. And with all the bespoke post stuff I've been doing, I've actually been using incense more, and I've really been liking it. This is a hat from a place we had lunch. It was our last meal, really, in Maine. And this place was fancy. Had something called stuffed sole, which was like a very thin fish fillet wrapped around essentially Thanksgiving stuffing with hollandaise sauce to dip it in. It felt fancy. It felt like the kind of meal you would eat at a campaign fundraiser dinner in the 1930s. You know, it felt old school fancy. Here is that other thing I said I was going to build alongside the saber-toothed tiger from... Why can I not say tiger? The saber-toothed tiger that I got in the bespoke post kit. This was the other little model that I'd like to build in a future video. Black pearl, all done in metal. That'll be fun. And then, last thing to show you from the Maine trip, I got some moose socks. Animal socks are lucky, moose socks are the luckiest. Get you some moose socks if you want some good luck. It's a weird superstition. I've just always found moose socks to be lucky. Personal thing. But give it a try. It might work for you too. Anyway, that was the RENY'S haul. It was such a great vacation, and just getting to go somewhere that's not touristy at all, but you could still buy some cool things to bring home, I think is a great experience, and I think is a great part of vacationing and seeing what's there when you get someplace. So I'm really glad we got to do this. I wanted to share the haul from RENY'S with all of you. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you know someone who'd like this video too, make sure to share it with them. Word of mouth is huge for me right now. With that said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.